Hey guys, got some requests to test the new Vinespike Cordial anoint for Poison Spark. If you didn't watch my last video, this is the one that basically enables Poison Spark without Original Sin, which makes the build, 2 to 3 mirrors cheaper. And it's just as strong as before, to be honest. So I'm going to show it off real quick. The swaps I've done for this setup, I took off my boots, so I lost ailment immunity. This is obviously fixable, but I didn't bother for the sake of this video. I'm running inextricable fate. This is for the grasping vines and all damage inflicts poison. And then I'm running an Calendar's touch instead of original sin for the helical ring. And then I'm running a 5-link effectively because I had to take off awakened void manip to run awakened fork. In league you would run inspiration. I just didn't want to recolor my chest because it gets expensive. Yeah, so let me just run. Oh, one more thing. I took off Progenesis to run the Enduring Hollowed Hybrid Flask, and this is because I didn't really feel like fixing my flask setup to run three flasks instead of 4. So yeah, this is why Progenesis is not in the build. It will be if you run this in League. And also, obviously, this is in Standard, so I have some Legacy gear, but, to be honest, you'll get better stuff because I'm an SSF. And yeah, that's about it for the intro. One more thing. The Hollowed Flask. People were concerned that I was going to have no uptime on this whatsoever. Well, for one, I'm a Pathfinder, so we get 3 flasks per 3 seconds, right? I'm a Pathfinder, so we get increased flask gain on top of that. And then I'm also getting flask on crit here. And since we deal so many critical strikes, and also because of wherever I have the jewel that gives me profane ground, I have about a 10% critical strike chance, right? And so you can see I have a lot of projectiles, so each one of these has a 10% crit chance, and then I can get flask charges, and those will always go to my hollow flask. So I'll just show you a real quick map. If I put this in, yeah. So basically, it's pretty much blown my expectations out of the water. The main concern was that it's going to be bad for mapping, which is not the best, I won't lie to you. But there's really no delay of damage more than poison, like, normally, right? As you can see as I'm walking through. Sorry for the lag, by the way. I'm running a bunch of stuff right now on my computer. But you can see there's really no distinct delay. And it's very, very playable. I still would not play this for maps compared to like Tornado Shot or whatever. But what this build is good for is Simulacrums, T17s, and Delve. But yeah. Oh, final thing, I'm also a little bit scuffed in that Original Sin, one of its main points is that nearby enemies' chaos res is 0. And that's a big damage boost for rares and all that stuff. On the real setup for this build with Vinespike Cordial, you want to run Despair as well. The problem with that is you need to get Whispers of Doom up here, which requires a Chaos Inoculation Jewel. And I currently don't have one of those to run, so in League it's totally playable. With Despair you'll have more damage than I do. But yeah, you get the point. So anyway, the TLDR is the build is great with Vinespike Cordial. I think Spark is one of the main use cases of this, but you could probably play other things like I Have Winter maybe and stuff like that. And also that the setup will be much stronger in League with the use of Despair, with the use of Progenesis. You'll actually have a 6-link, and you'll be ailment immune compared to me. So I'm gonna insert some clips of an Uber Elder, a T17, and a Depth 1000. I think I did a Smuggler stash. So yeah, if this was helpful, I'd really appreciate if you left a like. And that's all for me. Have a good one, guys.